Speaking of movers, let's take a look at Okta. That stock is also moving after hours, up 5%. The company beating on the top and the bottom lines, reporting better than expected subscription revenue, guidance for revenue and EPS coming in line with analyst estimates. Joining us now in an exclusive interview before the earnings call is Okta co-founder, chair and CEO Todd McKinnon. Todd, great to have you with us.
Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Walk us through the environment in the quarter. I mean, there had been a narrative in place that AI would displace security, displace some of the need for security. How much in terms of
we're seeing
what you sell?
Seeing quite the opposite.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you have AI agent security. So walk us through.
I think just broadly, we're seeing broad strength across the entire product portfolio. Identity infrastructure, identity security, workforce identity, customer identity. I think it is a volatile time. They're dealing with a lot of technology news and PR announcements and hype and AI and on and on. And they're turning to trusted vendors, trusted infrastructure providers that have proven over long periods of time we can deliver highly reliable, highly secure systems, predictably implemented. It was just a solid performance across the board for Okta.
This idea, Todd, of treating agents, AI agents, as individuals that need to obviously be verified, as you suggest here, is that something that will be somewhat standardized? Are you just kind of going to your customers and saying, look, you ought to do it using our products? Or is there just going to be some other way that we decide there's a protocol for this?
Let me set the stage for you. What's happening in every large company, from Dell and FedEx, and every large company is figuring out how they can take all this AI innovation and deploy this fleet of agents to make their people more productive, to make their customer experiences better, and make their environment more automated. And to do that, they have to put a lot of things together. And every vendor is coming at them with agentic solutions and innovation, the foundation models, startups, traditional vendors, Salesforce and ServiceNow. And what they all are saying is, and what everyone knows, is that they're going to get agents from many, many different companies. So they're going to have to know where their agents are and where they're coming from. And they're going to have to treat them as first-class identities. They also know that they're going to have to connect their agents to various resources. Agents are only as powerful as the systems they are connected to. If you want to use Claude Code from Anthropic, it has to be connected to your source code system. It has to be connected to your database of software vulnerabilities and software enhancements. And so what our products do is they tell customers where their agents are, what they can connect to and help them connect securely, and then what can those agents do. So this is a common thing across every customer we talk to. They have to answer these three questions, and it's unclear how to do that. And by using our tried and true identity technologies, we can give them a blueprint and help them execute on that. And that's what's driving these results.
Todd, when it comes to cybersecurity, they always say a company is only secure as the weakest link. So as this AI build-out happens so quickly and there is this rush to deploy agents, in your view, just sort of more broadly, what is the weakest link out there right now?
Well, identity is very important, and that's why we're so well positioned. It goes back to those three questions. First of all, where are the agents? If you're going to secure millions and millions of agents to help your people and automate your company, you have to know where they are. You have to know which ones are coming from Salesforce, which ones are coming from Microsoft, which ones you built yourself. So we allow customers to have that visibility. Secondly, you have to know what they can connect to. Everyone has to. The first wave of agents and the first wave of copilots, they weren't connected to anything. So they couldn't do that much. They could answer some questions based on web data, but now the wave is that they're being connected to every system. And the way to do that securely is you have to manage them as first-class identities, and that's what we're helping our customers do.
In addition to what you need to do to try and track the agents as you describe it, what about on a defensive level? Have you had to sort of rethink or revamp any of the services based on, some of the AI-driven threats out there?
Yeah, so one of the things we've done that's been really well received is we published this industry blueprint on how the industry needs to redefine agentic security, because just like every part of cyber, it's going to take many solutions combined together in a secure fabric of solutions to help this be more secure. So this blueprint defines how the different pieces fit together, from identity controls like we've talked about, to things like prompt injection and malicious control of agents and software patching vulnerabilities, how it all fits together in this new ecosystem. Because make no mistake, the industry is building this new layer of technology that has tremendous potential, but it has to be built together in this systematic way to make sure it can reach that potential while also being secure and reliable.